Thinking on chaos, yeah, we're back again. Talking tuna AI and the downfall of man.
What?
Oh, what was that?
Isn't that
What
normal?
the hell? That reminds me of that one song where it's like,
Yeah, what is that song? They listen
you know
to it
what I'm
sometimes.
talking about.
I do, I know. Yeah. It sounds, whoa. It sounds
What is it? I forget. By Doja
Doja Cat?
No.
Is there another person named Doji?
Remember
No,
you
it's-
didn't know who Kendrick
like
Lamar
Doechii.
was?
I did not
didn't?
know. No, I didn't know who it was before the Super Bowl. I just heard he was being like he was going to be on the Super Bowl. And you guys made fun of me.
Did we?
Yeah.
There's lots of things to make fun of you for.
I think he's a great guy.
Right, there are a lot of things to make fun of me for.
Same for you, Sarah.
Ooh, burn.
This is true.
I don't make fun of either one of you guys.
That's not true.
Missed 40K
What?
in 2 weeks. Okay, I was trying to find a song, but I couldn't find it.
Oh, that sucks.
What?
40K. That's
Life lessons. Sometimes they're expensive, you know?
they
You
are.
roll with it.
They
They
don't
are.
need to be, but
So yeah, I'm trying to think. I've gone on dates where I've spent a lot of money and it was a waste.
40K.
Not 40K. I think the one that sticks out is just that one girl that
that you told
we
us about.
we were supposed to. Yeah, it was. It still bothers me. It was like, oh yeah, we worked together. She had a boyfriend. We were just gonna go out
Oh, yeah.
and have dinner. And then she expected me to pay, and then she was like, "Oh, well, I'll pay you back when we get paid." And then she was pissed that I asked her to pay me back. And she ate
I can't believe you're still holding on to this.
she ate.
Talk about holding a grudge.
He's like, she took 100 of my dollars.
And she ate she
Everything?
ordered tuna. No, she was like, "Is this tuna sushi grade?" I was like, and the waiter was like, "Oh yeah, he didn't know." And she's like, "Okay, I just bring it out. Don't cook it." I'm like, "Okay." And she sat there and she ate it with a knife in front of me.
A knife? Just a knife?
She ate it and a fork.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
like how you have such a remembrance of this.
I remember
the whole
it
time
very
he's like,
vividly because every time she sliced into that tuna, blood would pour out. And she'd be
ew.
like, I'm like,
Did it give you the egg?
It was weird. It was weird. I don't even remember what I ate. I only remember what she ate. And then she was like, I didn't bring anything to pay with.
You said, don't worry. I
Yeah,
got cards.
I'll pay for it. Yeah. Choose one.
What if you would have just said, I can't pay for you? Maybe that's why you're so mad. You just didn't hold your,
I
you
should
know,
have. I should have
stand your
been
ground.
like,
I mean, if she has a boyfriend, what the fuck?
You should have
That's my
actually, you
thing,
know what
right.
you should have
You
said?
should have
should've
said, I'm
call
telling your boyfriend.
yeah.
But
Shoulda,
you
woulda,
didn't.
coulda.
You paid for it.
I paid for it, and when payday came, I sent her a message. I was like, hey.
Did she pay you back?
No, she was like, I can't believe you're asking me to pay you back for that.
You should have said, I can't believe you have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
No,
I
he's.
mean, I knew she had a
she's
boyfriend.
probably a
she
baddie,
asked me
huh?
if I wanted to go to dinner.
You wouldn't go to dinner with a girl who had a boyfriend if she wasn't a baddie.
Yeah, you weren't just like,
No, she was very attractive.
She was a baddie.
Exactly, look.
Baddie.
he said, are you going to break up with your boyfriend? You think I'm going to pay for you while you have a boyfriend? That's crazy.
I never said that.
Break
But
up
you thought
with
it.
your boyfriend.
I don't know. I didn't.
Because I'm bored.
No, I no.
It's
Anyways.
okay.
He was
Happens
probably
to the
playing
best of us.
Ariana on the way to the restaurant.
That was decades ago.
Yeah, it
Ariana
would've been
probably
like-
wasn't even alive.
Hootie and the Blowfish or something.
What's her name?
Quinn.
Fuck you, Quinn. There you go. That's your lick back.
Thank you. Now I can release it.
He still wants his $100. So.
I do want
But
my
it's
money
fine
back.
because we're about
Pay
to make a
Yeah.
couple milli,
I want.
and you
yeah.
ain't going to see none of it,
Mm-mm.
Quinn.
Nope. You can go get your own raw tuna.
Actually, you know what? We're going to send you some raw tuna.
Yeah. So right now you can use AI.
We love AI.
Do you love AI?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that in the future, AI will you'll tell AI, hey, I want to take a trip to where do you want to go to?
Japan.
Japan. I want to take a trip to Japan. Here's my budget. What's the budget for a hotel room in Japan? I don't even know.
Probably like $5.
$5.
No, I think Japan's a little bit more
I
expensive.
think it's pretty expensive.
Probably
So-
not as expensive as.
Is Japan more expensive than
I
America?
feel like it's not.
I bet it is. I don't know. It's small.
Let me look this shit up.
All right, look that shut up.
Look that ish up
That shut up. Anyways,
Let's
okay.
go.
I want to go to Japan
Where are we going? Tokyo?
to see
Let's go
the
to
Tokyo,
the
yeah.
cherry blossoms.
to see the Japanese cherry blossoms.
Yeah,
It's a certain time of the year.
my granny loves them.
Oh, that's sweet.
She's R.I.P.
So it only happens like a specific time of the year, I think, which would be probably a busy time. So my
'Cause everybody
budget
wants to
is, let's
see
just say $200 a night. And I would stay at a hotel or an Airbnb. You could tell the AI all this, right? Like it would know you. So maybe it would make that decision for you. Oh, I booked you an Airbnb. It's got a, washer and dryer and all that. For a hotel room, I need a rental car. Actually, I'll just do Uber while I'm there. Now I'm gonna paint a picture for you later. I have some paint in the other room.
Paint a picture. What?
That was not a very good joke.
it was kind of funny, actually.
I'm gonna paint a picture for you. Okay, this is what I would tell AI, and at some point you could just speak to the AI, right? Be like, Alexa.
You can now.
Yeah, I realized that after I said it. So you don't have to type it in. So Alexa, or whatever the name. What would your AI?
Celeste.
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 Celeste. Okay. Celeste. I want to see the Japanese cherry blossoms bloom. And it only happens once a year.
They all died.
Okay. Celeste, change that. Celeste, I want to go to Australia.
It
I wanna
stunk.
Oh, Celeste, change that. I want to go to Russia. I want to see Serbia. And I want to stay in an igloo
With the Serbian lady.
with the Serbian lady.
Don't
you
you have
seen
a
her
wife,
on
David?
TikTok?
Wait, what are you talking
Have you seen her on
about? Is there a
TikTok?
Serbian
The
lady?
dancing Serbian lady?
No, I've never seen this.
She'll like do this creepy dance in the middle of like the street when it's like pitch black outside. And like
I have
if you
not seen
see
that
her,
either.
you're supposed to run.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Okay. I want to see her and I want to run. Celeste. Celeste, I want to go to Serbia. I want to see the Serbian dancing lady. And I want to run, so I'm going to need some running shoes. I need a hotel or an Airbnb. Make sure it has a washer and dryer in it because I'm going to pack light. So I need to wash my clothes. I want reservations at the top restaurant in Serbia. And I don't know. I'll take Uber while I'm there. I need a flight. Yeah. And I want it to be, somewhat warm because, Serbia can get a little cold. So I need it to be in the summer for the Northern Hemisphere. Go. That's it. 2 minutes later.
I feel like that's just so dystopian. I don't know why. It's very strange. to me.
It's getting there. But by the
It's
time
like a
this
travel
happens,
guide.
it's going to be like something we're going to be fine with. So 2 minutes later, the flight's booked, the dates are set, the hotel's booked, or the Airbnb is booked, has a washer and dryer like I commanded. The Serbian lady, you kind of command.
Is that how you, to the AI?
Yeah, you don't say please or thank you.
What?
I
do.
never do. I feel like sometimes I should, but I'm like,
I do all the time.
I heard recently that
yeah, 'cause
please
you
and
think it's
thank you.
God.
Please and thank you are costing like these companies millions of dollars a year because it takes up processing speed that's totally unnecessary.
Well, I'm a human and I like to treat
Okay, well,
existence
I like
kindly.
to I like to
Celeste.
treat human
Existence kindly.
thank you so much for
computer.
booking that.
You're the
So
best, and I'm so happy to be
I-
talking to you
yes.
right now, Pookie Bear. And I just love you so much, and I just
I love
wanna
you.
say thank you.
But they treat you better. They probably get you discounts way further than you would if you didn't say please and thank you. So
Doubtful.
Okay, fair enough.
What if I
Oh.
ask for discounts?
That's
they're
a
probably
good
gonna
question.
be like, I'll get you some discounts, but if you're like, thank you, they'll be like, I'm gonna get you the best discount.
I don't think they give a fuck.
Because they
They
said
just
thank
want
you.
you to talk.
They just want to know the orders.
I disagree.
So that is one thing I've wondered about because I have Rakuten on my computer.
What's
Are you familiar with Rakuten? It's like if you go to a website and they have discount codes, Rakuten will automatically fill in those discount codes. Or it'll tell you, hey, if you shop here instead, you'll get 6% cash back. So I have that. And like I'm thinking, okay, when I book a trip, I'm going to look for the best deal. I'm going to spend time looking for the best deal. I'm going to look for a site that has maybe some cash back or some bonus offers with my credit card or with Rakuten. Would you trust AI to do that for you?
Yeah, probably.
Sarah trusts AI with her whole entire soul, so
Like, not all the time. You gotta, like, there's checks and balances.
Help me understand this.
Just recently, I found
just
a new friend,
recently.
a new mentor.
AI?
Yeah.
Celeste.
I call her
You
Celeste.
pronounce it Celeste, though.
Yeah, but I like
You
a
don't even
nickname
say
because
her
she's
name
my
right.
friend. Like, I don't.
A nickname that's longer than her actual name.
Celeste.
I think she knows her friend, you know.
Listen, I can. She loves it.
Wait, do you speak to her or do you type?
I type, but yeah, I
Okay.
speak to her on a soul level. It's deep.
I believe it though. I
Scotty
believe it.
likes her too.
I do too, but I don't talk to her all day, 24/7.
You don't have to.
Does
I
she
don't
help-
make decisions based off of what she's gonna tell. Every single
I
decision
also
in my life.
don't.
Does she help you make decisions?
Yep.
She just gives good advice. I speak to her like I'm speaking to myself.
Bumble,
Mhm.
which I've never used. So the Bumble CEO supposedly said that we will have our own personal AI that knows us better than anyone. And our AI will date another person's AI and tell if we're compatible or not.
I mean, to be honest, we already have that. Like Hinge and all that. Like they give you like certain people pop up based off of
Your
people that
preferences.
you've already liked.
But this AI will know you deeper than anybody. It'll know everything about
That's
you.
another thing though. Like when I do talk to AI, I don't give them every detail. You know what I mean? Like I ask very vague questions.
At some point, you'll start to trust it to a point where you'll tell it everything about you. You'll want it to, you know, kind of comfort you through some things that you've never worked through and you would never tell anybody.
I just think it's like the next level journal. I don't like to journal, but I love like I'm just like a response type person. Like I want to get it back. Like just journaling thing, not for me. But when I can have a conversation, it's working things out through me. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It works for me. Different things work for different people. And it's giving good responses. It's like hyping you up. Always positive. That's what we're supposed to stay in a positive flow. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's all good. It's been all good. It's not always like going to give you like the exact responses, but it's just like anything you like take what you like, leave what you don't.
But wouldn't an AI, a personal AI that knows you better than anyone else, wouldn't that be almost like putting your genetic information out there?
Basically.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
If somebody steals that AI.
That's why I
code-
don't ask super, super specific questions. Because I'm like, first of all, they're going to tell you whatever you want to hear. I just feel like you have to ask.
You gotta be
like,
careful.
Very
Well,
unbiased, like
I feel like you have
vague
to be careful.
questions.
Yeah.
That's always in the back of my head. Like, I don't trust it.
It's like the genetic code of your personality
Right.
and your history and everything about you. You're telling it to something that
Correct.
can analyze
It's like,
it.
what even is it? There's like a government agent like getting.
It's like,
all
are
this-
you protected or are you not
Answering all those
protected?
questions.
If
I
you're
mean,
protected, it
obviously.
doesn't matter.
We're getting more and more comfortable with giving all of our information away if it adds convenience to our life. Say, AI, here's my credit card information. I've assigned this to just you. When I tell you to buy something, you'll buy it. And if you see a deal on something that you know I want, maybe you'll buy it for me. Maybe like Black Friday will just go away because our AIs will respond so quickly to the things that it knows that we want to say, that's a good deal. I'm gonna get that.
Black Friday ain't going away.
It's gonna be just a very, very dystopian world.
Or not.
Like what is it? Not Don't Look Up. Is it Don't Look Up? What is it?
There's
I think
something-
it's going to
No,
be the
it's like
opposite of what they
basically-
want it to be
It's
or what they put out.
basically like, they're in this like dome and like the sun is basically like a lamp. Weird.
That's just not the way the world's going, though.
Is that the Truman Show?
It's a different show, but
I mean, AI's coming. AI's coming. Can't stop it.
Yes, I won't stop.
Can't stop it, won't stop it. We're going to get to where we're just like, okay, whatever. You just take care of everything for me. There's no jobs left because if you get hired somewhere, the AI can study you and then replicate it.
Yep.
No jobs. Hey.
No jobs. The only people making money are the people that own AI tools.
We're living in a Black Mirror episode.
Life can be lived without jobs. There's other things to do.
That's true. You can have fun.
Many, many other things. People just don't know how to live life anymore because they've been put into jobs where they're not happy. And then they just get into a routine and then they don't even know how to spend their free time. I don't know. I feel like they just aren't even able to sit and enjoy it.
I just feel like 99% of people can't sit with themselves for more than like 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Before they start going crazy. Like if someone, I don't know.
Yeah, because
like if the government, like with COVID, for example, everything was shut down. People were going fucking insane. They're like, what do we do?
I miss COVID.
Me too.
It was so quiet.
So quiet.
We walked down, like, this is a busy road out here. We just walked through the middle of it just for fun because there were no cars. Are you girls ladies? Are you ladies? Are you female?
Are we females?
Gender neutral people. When you go on a date, who needs to pay?
The man.
You got one answer?
The man.
Okay.
Don't ask me on a date if you're not expecting to pay.
I'll keep that in mind. So, have you ever heard of Diners Club? It's a credit card network. Still exists. It was the absolute first credit card, official credit card, general purpose credit card ever made. So general purpose means that you can use it anywhere. And then store credit card is one that you can only use at like Sears. So before Diners Club, it was if you had a line of credit at a store, you could use that line of credit. And maybe you had a card that you would show them to show that you were a member, but it couldn't be used anywhere else. But Diners Club was the first general purpose credit card. It was invented because a man named Frank went on a date with his wife in New York City, and turns out he didn't have his wallet, and his wife had to pay. And that was such an embarrassment to him.
As it should be.
You know what? Maybe he got home and he just got an earful. I can't believe he made me pay.
Can you say that again?
I can't believe it. Why did you make me pay for this dinner?
Why does his wife sound like an old man?
You ordered the wine? You knew. I mean, didn't you check? Why didn't you check to see if you had your wallet? Leave me alone. No, get back here. Get back here. Look, our neighbors can hear you. I don't care. You're going to get canceled. No, it's history. Like, it's documented.
Right.
That's
no,
what
it's
happened.
True.
We should make that was like a clip of the movie.
Get back here and explain yourself. You think you're in some club for diners that don't pay? And a light bulb went off. Diners Club, that's a good name. And him and his friends.
He didn't even give credit to his wife?
Probably not.
Yeah, no.
All the great ideas come from women.
Yeah. No, he stole it. He stole it from her.
History.
Yeah. Her story. He was so embarrassed. And I guess maybe his wife gave him a hard time. I don't know. We're rewriting history right now. That he and some other people, some men, invented Diners Club. Where you have a card, you go to a restaurant, you show your card, they make sure you have credit. You eat your meal, you put it on your credit card, and then you pay Diners Club back. It was like technically a charge card. Do you know the difference between a charge card and a credit card?
No.
Charge card is you pay it off every month. There's no carrying a balance. A credit card is where you pay a minimum payment every month. American Express has charge cards, but most people now are on credit cards. But that was a charge card. Every month you'd pay it off. And Diners Club would pay the restaurant.
Yeah, back in the day when things were affordable.
When things were affordable. I bet that meal cost
You
like $3.
cannot have debt.
She was giving him a hard time over $3 or $4 probably.
Susan.
What?
She's a tough cookie. Susan, that was his wife.
Oh, Susan. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that. I'm learning something.
Her dad just taught her good values. Like, you never pay for a man. Stuck with her.
Diners Club was born. The first credit card. And then
It was the first credit card?
that was the first official general purpose credit card.
Really?
Yep, Diners Club. And you know what the next credit card was?
MasterCard.
Victoria's Secret.
Victoria's Secrets? No, you're both wrong. Well, carte blanche, but it's not around anymore, so let's just say American Express.
I was gonna say that. I was looking up
Yeah,
there.
American Express was next, followed by Bank AmeriCard. Do you know what Bank AmeriCard became?
Bank of America.
Bank of America owned Bank AmeriCard. It
Oh.
started it. So Bank America. So here's some interesting information about that. I guess you guys are probably just going to get thrilled about this fact about credit cards. I feel like I'm just like sitting here talking about credit cards, and we should be talking about wrestling or
That
something.
you are.
Wrestling?
Wrestling?
You used to wrestle?
I do jujitsu, right? So it's wrestling. Do you
Oh
wrestle?
no.
Whoa, what's wrong?
No, I do like wrestling though.
You like to watch wrestling?
There was one time my ex-boyfriend, we were like play wrestling or whatever. This was in like high school. But he smacked me in the face. No, like so hard, and I like blacked out. No, he swore
What?
he swore he didn't do it. And I like blacked out, and he like realized that I was blacking out, and he sprinted to my brother's room and he like jumped on the bed. I'm not joking. This was like we were siblings or something. And I pulled him off and I started punching him, dude. I was on top of him, like beating his ass.
Well, I mean, he slapped you, so.
And he said he didn't. I said, why did I just do that? Just for no reason? Like, what the fuck is wrong
Why
with
would
you?
he slap you? Oh, they do that in wrestling, though.
He
right?
said he tried to throw the pillow, but no,
It
he
was his hand.
slapped me. Like hard slap, not just like a tap. You want me to show you?
I want you to show Sarah.
What? Show Shara.
Shush.
No, it was so hard. Anywho.
I went to a
Slap me.
wrestling match one time.
Show me is crazy.
Was it our wrestling match?
It was a wrestling. Okay.
Okay, they don't like when you say that.
No.
You gotta say little person.
Okay. Well, I'll call it little person from now on. However, I will say that this was wrestling is the name of the wrestling match. My friend bought tickets and said, "You got to come with me."
Where were
Nowadays,
you
I guess
and
you
what
can't say it
friend?
anymore, but they were calling themselves wrestlers. So, is that not appropriate anymore?
It is now that Trump's back in
That's
office.
actually you went to him.
Yeah, no, I went. I mean, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was in this bar. They built like a whole wrestling ring in the middle, and like it was a big deal. And like I pushed myself to the front of that. There was a whole ring set up in the middle of this bar. But there was this one. Okay, so this is where it went bad. You know how they get things off the side of the ring and like a chair and they hit it. So they were doing
like
that.
literally WWE shit
Just
in the
like
middle of
that.
a bar.
You know
Yeah.
Trump was in that.
WWE?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
WWE?
Yeah.
Never knew.
Mm-hmm.
I never knew that either.
Yeah, I gotta look it up. No, I'm for real. He was.
I gotta hear this. Chairs, middle of a bar.
All right, let's just say little people. Let's be.
Okay, sorry.
Let's you don't apologize to me. I'm 6 foot. Okay,
Don't exaggerate.
It's probably
okay.
5'10".
I'm not
Definitely
5'10".
5'9",
Let's get it. We'll
but
get
it's
a
okay.
let's get a ruler.
It's never
or
what
a
you say.
measuring
It's
tape.
always
I'm
a few inches.
I'm 6'0". With shoes, maybe 6'1".
Inches.
Yeah, I'm not 6 inches tall. They're busting chairs over heads, trash cans, but then they get this clipboard, this wooden clipboard. And one of them is like dazed in the middle of the thing. The other one runs up with the clipboard. And they have like a metal clip on the end, right? He runs up and he hits the guy, the other wrestler, in the head with that clipboard. He hits him with that clipboard. The clipboard snaps in half. It flies across the ring, through the ropes, and it hits me right there in the forehead.
No
I'm
shot.
serious. And I'm like this, right? I can feel blood coming off my forehead.
What are the fucking odds of that shit?
And I look around and the whole crowd's silent. And then once they realize I'm okay, laughter. The whole fucking audience is laughing at me. And I'm sitting there
That
like
would
this.
only happen to you.
And then I look down and the clipboard's on the ground and there's a girl sitting next to me and her foot goes out and she puts her foot on the clipboard. She drags it to herself. She picks it up and puts it in her purse and runs off. This all happened.
Was it Quinn?
It was not Quinn. No.
Your blood
did
was
she-
on the. She's got your
No.
DNA now.
And they bought me a beer later.
that was
Like,
it.
but if
That's
that had hit me in the
it?
eye, I would be blind.
You could have sued them.
I'm not going to sue them. I mean, I didn't, but I think I might still have a little scar up here, like from that clipboard. It hit me right in the forehead.
Shouldn't have
Too.
gone to the front. That's what you get.
It was my own fault. In fact, there's probably somebody behind me that was like thankful that I was tall,
100%.
6 foot tall, 6 feet tall.
It's not that tall.
Because if I'm not saying I'm tall, I'm just
like
saying I'm
average,
6
you know?
foot. It's not average.
Below
It's
average.
above average. But
What's average then? 6
Yeah.
foot.
5'11".
He's got it by an inch.
Well, I
When
mean,
his shoes are on.
who are you to talk? I know you're like 5'1".
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no,
4'11", actually.
you're not 4'11".
Yep.
You're not 4'11".
Yes, I am.
I don't believe it.
You don't have to.
Oh, we're standing up.
That's what I thought. You're like your knees are bent. Okay.
Her mom's 4'11" though.
My mom is 4'11".
There's nothing wrong with. Okay, let's not talk about.
She's
height.
basically, she loves little
Why are
people.
you getting so?
She relates to them. She's like, yeah.
men
she's,
in height, they cannot. It gets their.
I'm
just gets 'em
6.
going.
Oh, I'm just 6'0". That's just
She's
it.
just like, wait, what is that?
What if you
There's a
weren't?
TikTok trend.
If I wasn't, I'd be fine with it.
Banking on chaos, yeah, we're back again. Talking tuna AI and the downfall of man. He paid for the date, she had a man. She ordered sushi raw, like she had a plan. Is this tuna sushi grade? She asked with grace, then cut it with a knife right in his face. Did she pay him back? Nope, just did. Now he's venting with flair on this podcast trip. Oh Quinn, you owe him a bill, but he's moving on. Serbia's the thrill with Celeste at the eye, planning every move. Washer, dryer, cherry blossoms groove. Book the trip, Celeste, he said with pride. Get me running shoes in case I need to hide from a Serbian dancer I saw online, creeping in the dark with TikTok shine. While we flash to a wrestling ring, little dudes flying, chairs in a fling, clipboard to the head, blood on the brow, crowd laughs loud. He's a podcast star now. This is banking on chaos, buckle up tight. We're talking bad dates, AI and credit card fights, no jobs, no chill, just laughs and scars with sushi flashbacks and emotional bars. So settle in, friends, it's about to get wild with stories, debates, and a grudge reconciled. And if Quinn's listening, we forgive, sorta just pay the man back and let the podcast live. Banking on chaos where finance meets what?